Today we have a very special guest for a very special episode. Let me introduce her to you, my wife.
Hi, I'm Paz.
Before we continue, this video is sponsored by Briley Care, the agency that truly cares.
Riley Care is just another one of those agencies.
No, my friend. You should watch this.
I don't only take care of my clients, the nursing homes that I deploy or supply nurses and carers to. I also make it certain that I take care of my staff, my nurses and my carers, and my employees.
Riley Care, the agency that truly cares.
I came here in UK last July of 2006. No, 13. Sorry, so around 6 years ago. By the PBS dependent or the Tier 2 dependent route. So George came in 5 years earlier than me.
So, Paz, can you tell our viewers here, what did you used to do in the Philippines?
Okay, so I was working for one of the top BPO / IT / outsourcing company in the Philippines. I was one of the recruitment senior specialists there, leading a specific function. I loved my job back then. I think that's also the reason why I was very anxious and also very scared when I came here, before I came here in the UK. Because I was thinking I might not be able to find an employer who will basically hire me for that job, or also I might not be able to find a career that is actually similar with what I have back home.
And yes, this is very true. You see, for me, on my end, I was expecting my wife to work any odd job that she can find when she came here. I didn't really have any expectations for her, but then it kind of turned around. So I'll let you tell your story to them.
After our 2 weeks of holiday in the UK, so I immediately submitted my CV to a number of UK job boards. And after a few hours or a day, I actually got calls coming from recruiters and also companies. I was really surprised that happened. After a month, I landed a job for a local recruitment consultancy or headhunter. So we were both surprised that actually I got the job. But what I really struggled the most was actually more of adjusting to the work environment. It took me around more than 3 years, I think, for me to settle in with the work environment in UK.
So I guess the culture was different.
It was.
People was different. How you approach the job, I suppose, is different.
It was very different because unlike, let's say, nurses wherein you're working in a hospital, there are loads of Filipinos as well in the hospitals, right? But working in a different setting, basically you find yourself very unique. So sometimes you would feel alone, and but it was a struggle for me. I remember there were even nights wherein I would just basically cry and wish I was back home. And also, you're coming from a different country as well. So it's not only the working environment that is different, but also the styles and also the culture. You need to learn how they speak. Yes, they're also speaking in English, but you need to also understand the syntax. You need to understand accents as well. You also need to adjust on how you speak to them and also how you communicate.
What did you do to overcome this?
It actually helped that you're there throughout the whole journey. So your ego, okay? It really helped that you were there throughout the whole journey because it's really helpful that you have a support system. And then aside from that, I think it's also important that you accept the fact I'm no longer in the Philippines. I need to adjust. I need to unlearn basically my habits and also the things and stop comparing what I had before with what I have now. I had to start again from the very bottom, and also
quite a humbling experience.
It was a very, very humbling experience for me. It actually made me realize that I thought I actually knew everything about recruitment, but no, I wasn't actually not. I only knew a portion of what recruitment is.
And as husband and wife, we learn how to cope. We have to make sure that whatever it is, you know,
Yeah,
we
we stick-
cross that bridge and we stick together.
Mm.
But now, how many years on? 6 years on?
Yeah.
You're where you are. You're doing really well. And I could say I'm really proud of where my wife is now. Actually, she has some tips for you guys to land a job as a Tier 2 dependent visa holder.
Manong knows best, put your worries to rest when
Always remember, Manong knows.